Hey everybody, this is Mr. Bowman. Today we're going to be looking at segment, rays, and lines, which are kind of the basic building blocks of geometry. And they're all pieces and parts of the concept of lines that I know you experienced quite a bit in Algebra 1. So just a reminder, a line is a collection of points that you can connect together, and it will continue on forever, which is that significance of those arrowheads. So when naming a line, you pick any 2 points on that line, and if you're lucky, they'll already be named for you so you know what to use. But it doesn't really matter which 2 points you pick, but we're going to just take M and N off this one. And this notation you're going to use for them is you're going to take those, and it doesn't matter what order you put them in, so MN or NM, doesn't matter. And you're going to basically draw a line over the M and the N so we know that that's the shape we're talking about. So you're going to draw a line and make sure you put those arrowheads that are signifiers of a line on the edge of the symbol. And when pronouncing it, it's line MN or line NM, but those are the same thing. Okay. And we're going to then move on to rays, which are very much like lines. I guess we can label that. Except it's not going to go in both directions forever. It's going to go in one direction forever. So it's going to have a starting point and only have an arrowhead at the other side. So once again, I'm going to need 2 points to name this. So let's go ahead and call that one J, and we'll call this one L. This one only has one way to use the notation here. Because the direction is important, I need to go from the starting point to the other one. So J has to go first this time, then L. And it doesn't matter which point you pick beyond that, except for J has to be the first one. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm starting from J and going through L. So I'm going to draw this, and the arrowhead will go on the right side. So starting at J and going through L. And last but not least, we do have line segments, okay, which are lines that are cut off on both sides. So they have a starting and an ending point. So they're going to start at a point and end at a point and not go past those points. So let's call that one N, and we'll call this one P. This one, just like a normal line, you can name in either order, since there's both endpoints are the same thing. In this case, they're both arrows. Down here, they're both points. So it doesn't matter which way you do it. So we could either call this line segment NP or PN. Notice these have no arrowheads, so you just draw that kind of line over there and don't put an arrowhead, and that tells you it's a line segment. So line segment NP or line segment PN.